look, a cool little mini game to make laning more interesting. That's fun. Surely it's not one of the most important mechanics in the entire game. If you've been playing Deadlock for a little while, you might be coming to realize how important confirming and denying souls in the laning phase is. I see a lot of newer players forget to, but when you deny souls from an enemy, you're basically getting double the advantage you would get from other sources of soul farming. Because not only do you get souls, but you're preventing them from going to an enemy, effectively doubling the soul gap between the two of you. This leads to huge advantages in the laning phase, because not only do you need souls to buy items, but your soul count also determines how many skill points you get for abilities. So with that in mind, you should definitely be looking to deny as many Candle Trooper souls as possible, and in turn make sure to confirm yours so the enemy can't do it to you. But what if I told you there were soul denies in the game that were much, much more important than these? I'm talking about these. Now, what exactly are these? In trying to make a video about farming souls, subscribe for that soon by the way, I wondered how many souls you got from different objectives around the map. With a little bit of research, I found this chart that says for Guardians, each of your teammate gets 275 souls. I thought, oh cool, that means they're fairly valuable. But what about these? If everyone on your team gets 275 souls when a Guardian breaks, what do these soul orbs do? Does denying them just take souls from the person who broke the Guardian? Or are they extra souls that get split between people in lane? I hunted for the answer, but no matter how hard I looked, I couldn't find anyone talking about it. So I went to the lab myself, and after careful replay scrubbing through perhaps one of the best replay systems in the world, I click go back 10 seconds. Why is it bringing me forward? I found something very interesting. I found that when the souls were denied from breaking Guardians, it not only prevented one person on the enemy team from getting the souls, but the entire enemy team, cutting into the 275 they were each supposed to get. Not only that, but denying these souls gives them to everyone on your team. With this realization, these souls become some of the most valuable to deny in the whole game. Shooting this one orb of 38 souls is basically worth 456 souls because you're taking them away from every enemy and giving them to every teammate. With this logic, denying all 4 orbs from your Guardian breaking is worth 1,800 souls. All of a sudden, these unimportant looking orbs start looking pretty valuable. When a Guardian breaks, 150 of the 275 souls given to everyone on the enemy team are put into these orbs, which is a little over half. This means that by denying all of these souls, you can fully neutralize the benefits the other team receives for breaking Guardians, other than the flex slot, of course. So if this is true for Guardians, what about these? When a Walker is broken, they give 750 souls to everyone on the team that broke it, and this is a big soul swing multiplied across an entire team. But look how many orbs there are. How many of those 750 souls are deniable? Well, it turns out 500 of them. And just like with Guardians, every orb you deny is taken from everyone on the enemy team and given to everyone on your team. Meaning that if you manage to deny all the souls from one Walker, it would essentially be a play worth 6,000 souls. Right now, I see most people ignoring these souls. But with this information, they are some of the most valuable denies in the game. Instead of backing off as soon as the Walker you were defending breaks, you should always look to deny whatever souls you can. To the point that if you get into a lane with a Walker that you're sure is about to break, it might even be worth it to hide while the enemies finish it off, so that they don't expect anyone to deny the souls and you can get a lot of them. I don't think I'd recommend this unless your Walker is around a quarter of its HP or less, but honestly, I don't know. If you had a way to deny all the souls from a Walker, your team does get more out of it than the enemy does from a numbers perspective. I could see a future where teams let one of their Walkers break early, so they can deny all the souls and get an early advantage over the enemy team. But maybe we'll leave that for the pros or for your 6-stack for now. Generally, if you're the only one in lane when a Walker breaks, there's no way you'll be able to deny all 500 souls yourself. But I'm interested in looking into better ways to do it. Maybe you can jump off a roof nearby in melee to get more. I'm also curious about certain heroes being good at denying Walker souls, like Yamato with a right click, or Lash going into the air to melee them. And I was going to bring up that I was wondering if there were viscous Paddle Punch lineups to deny the souls, until I realized Paddle Punch only claims souls when you use it to kill Candle Troopers. Valve, it says it counts as a light melee. You know what I can use a light melee to do? I can use it to claim souls! And in what universe does this not work? I'm sorry. It's just a sad day for my fellow Viscous mains out there. I am still interested in other heroes or better methods for denying these souls, so if you guys have any ideas, please let me know in the comments. For right now though, I can say that if you see one of your walkers getting pushed at low health, you should do everything you can to get there and deny as many souls as possible. They are incredibly valuable, and they can lessen the enemy's advantage in breaking walkers, or even turn a breaking walker into an advantage for your team. Conversely, of course, if you've just broken a walker, try to confirm as many souls as you can if you think there's someone around to deny them. The last thing I'm going to talk about is earned souls, which just like Guardian and Walker souls are very valuable. Now, urns are a little strange in how many souls they give, and my efforts in the lab have been interesting. What the hell? She can't get over the railing. I don't know what to do. Okay, come on. What? She's mixing it up. Okay, let's see. I've pulled her. Sure, she's going downstairs? What? I have discovered, however, that because urns give souls to an entire team, denying them works the same as denying souls for walkers and guardians, where the whole team loses them and your whole team gets them. Through some testing, it looks like the first urn puts about half of the souls it gives a team into the soul orbs. The second urn, however, puts 60% of its souls in the orbs, with the third urn doing the same. This means that if you're the person who delivered the urn, it's almost always worth meleeing a few times after you've delivered it to confirm the souls. Because if the enemy denies them, they can fully neutralize the benefits from your urn, other than the skill point to the deliverer, of course. With all this research, I still haven't answered everything. For example, I'm not sure if denying souls off kills prevents souls in a similar way. It's something I'd like to look into, but it's difficult with the value of kills fluctuating and not being able to see soul orb values in replays. I'd assume that denying these souls denies them from everyone who participated in the kill, but I have no idea if the souls earned from that deny are given to multiple people on your team or not. This likely means that denying souls off kills is more valuable than denying Candle Trooper souls, but probably not more valuable than denying Guardian, Urn, or Walker souls. Like I said, I'm not sure though, and if anyone figures it out, please let me know in the comments. To recap though, you should always do your best to deny Guardian, Urn, or Walker souls. You should be keeping an eye on your minimap for low Guardians or Walkers being pushed, so that you can be in lane ready to deny the souls when they break. And if you can't prevent an enemy from delivering the urn, you should definitely try to deny as many of the souls from it as you can. Of course, all this advice applies in reverse. Confirming the souls when you break a Guardian or a Walker, or when you deliver an urn, can prevent these incredibly valuable souls from being taken from your team and let you keep your advantage. If you learned anything in this video, make sure to like and subscribe. I've got more Deadlock content coming. If you have any questions or thoughts about the souls, you can leave them in the comments, or you can come by to my Twitch stream at twitch.tv/LogicDefender. I am more than happy to talk about interesting strats in Deadlock.